Hey everybody, welcome to Magical Monday, but this time we're filming this on Sunday afternoon, August the 30th. And because what we're doing in the kitchen today, we're not cooking, we are actually, well, my shirt may give it away. We are doing tie-dye, okay? We're doing DIY tie-dye. We're making our own Mickey shirts, like Mickey tie-dye. And Disney Parks Blog put this out a few days ago, and when I saw that I thought, hey, that'd be a great project to do. Seems pretty simple, and so my guest here, Caroline, is going to assist. We're each going to make our own shirts, and so that's what we're going to do today. So this shirt that I have, I keep wanting to come over there closer, but this shirt that I'm wearing is from 2009 Beale Street Music Festival, Memphis in May. That's right, from Memphis in May 2009, and there's some awesome music acts. Here's a few.
James Taylor.
Fall Out Boy.
Fall Out Boy.
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Katy Perry.
The Roots.
The Roots. I mean, what an awesome 2009 that must have been, right? 11 years ago, over a decade ago, some awesome acts, and it still fits. Still fits.
360.
That's right. Caroline is wearing her shirt that she got in NYC.
I am.
We went a couple of spring breaks ago,
Yes.
and we're glad we went when we did. Because right now, I'm not sure when we'll ever get back. But as things continue to progress, things will get better and things will become more magical. So looking forward to that day when we can travel and enjoy things. So we're going to get started, and I do want to show you guys where I came up with this and where I'm getting the directions. If you go to Disney Parks Blog, you can search that on Facebook, or you can search it on YouTube. And while you're on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to my new channel, The Magical Traveler. That's right, search The Magical Traveler and subscribe. Please, please, please subscribe, share it, tell your friends to subscribe to my channel, because these are the things that I'm going to be good. I want to do on YouTube and not solely on Facebook. So when you're searching Disney Parks Blog on YouTube for these directions that you and your kids can have fun doing, good clean fun, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Magical Traveler. Yep, do that. So if once you find Disney Parks Blog, either here on Facebook or on YouTube, you'll see it. You'll see it right here. And it says, make your own tie-dye. Make your own tie-dye. And then we scroll down, got some great examples, but then there you'll see the video itself with the tutorial. And the first thing that we are going to do, once we get started here, we printed out the template. That's what we're going to do first. But before we start tracing with our template, and I'm going to come over and get the camera in just a second so you can get a close-up video, I do want to talk about the supplies that we're going to be using and where we got our supplies. And what's the deal with tie-dye right now? I mean, are the kids liking the tie-dye nowadays?
I really don't
Is
know.
it like, I just don't know. I know if you go down to Disney right now, everything in the stores, there's tie-dye everything. There's also kind of bright retro colors from the 80s. So I think it's just a little bit of a throwback to it. As a matter of fact, you know, masks are a thing right now that if you go to Disney World, you have to wear a mask. If you go anywhere, at least in our state, you have to wear a mask. If you go out in public, you need to be wearing a mask. And so, of course, when we went to Disney opening week, and we went back in July. No, we went twice in July, excuse me. We went to Universal in June, wearing a mask the whole time. And we did pick up some masks along the way. You may have seen us wearing some, but we have a friend, a dear friend, Christine Rush, who was down in Disney this past week. And when they came out with these new masks, I asked her if there's any way that she could pick them up for me and have them sent to me. And she did, so thank you, Christine. And one of those masks is tie-dye. That's right, tie-dye mask. So this is another inspiration for us. There's a Mickey on this tie-dye mask, and we got a Space Mountain one, we got a Haunted Mansion one. I got one that says Together Again. This is one that was sent to me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So who would have thought in 2020 we would be anxious about buying Disney masks? Who would have thought it? So,
We're getting park reservations.
and getting park pass reservations. Hey, while we're on the topic of park pass reservations, hey, if you're interested in traveling in 2020 to Disney, let me know. I literally have booked a few vacations this week to go between now and October. And so people are seeing videos and pictures of the parks with very low crowds. Disney just came out and is promoting fall in Walt Disney World. Hey, go grab that pumpkin. Okay. There's new fall merchandise. There's new fall activities. No, there's not going to be a Mickey's Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. That's not going to be a thing this year. But you can dress up in your costumes. There's new merchandise. There's the Mickey Pumpkin, and on the back it says Hello Pump or Hey Pumpkin. Lots of cute merchandise in the parks right now. T-shirts, home goods, home decor, you name it. Plus you've got all the food that's coming out, the snacks that's coming out for fall. So just an exciting time to be.
Festivals.
Festivals, yes. Food and Wine is still going on at Epcot, or a modified version of that. So it's a great time to travel. If you're not going to give Mickey a hug, if you're not going to see the fireworks or a full-blown nighttime spectacular, if you're going to enjoy the attractions, if you're going to see the characters, if you're going to experience a little bit of Disney during this time, it's a great time to go. We had a completely safe experience, and everything you're reading right now from Universal and Disney is that they're doing things the right way. So if you're interested in traveling to either Universal Studios in Orlando or Walt Disney World, give me a shout, okay? Give me a shout, and I'd love to talk about it with you. So, with that being said, we're going to get started on our tie-dye activity. And I will say this. Patrick, Caroline, where did you come up with your materials? Where did you buy the stuff that you're going to be using? We didn't get on Amazon and buy it. Nope, we shopped local. That's right. We went to our local Hobby Lobby first.
Support your local stores.
Absolutely. We shop local and support our local stores. And we went to Hobby Lobby first, and because I thought crafts, Hobby Lobby. When we got to Hobby Lobby, we went to the t-shirt section. We were looking for white tees, and the only large tee they had was in comfort color. So I purchased this comfort color tee, which is about $12. And I used my 40% off Hobby Lobby coupon, which you can Google Hobby Lobby coupon, and you can use it on any one item that's regular priced. So I almost got that half off. So it was like $8. Now, is that right? Is that right? Good math? $6 to $8 somewhere. 50% would have been $6. So it was about $7 or $8. I taught math a long time ago. So they didn't have any other large t-shirts, just this one in particular. And so we went over to the tie-dyed section, and it was white clean. Now, the Jasper Vikings last week had a tie-dye theme game, and I don't know if everybody ran out and bought all the tie-dye stuff from Hobby Lobby or not, but it was gone. So our next stop in Jasper was at our local Walmart. So we went in, donning our masks, and we went straight to the arts and crafts section, where we found so much tie-dye. Tie-dye kits, and we could have gotten a big set with 20 colors, but we didn't need that. We're keeping it basic. And so we bought 2 kits, and each kit was $8.97 at Walmart. The first kit we bought, or one of the kits I should say, that Caroline's going to be using these colors today, has purple, teal, and fuchsia. So that was her kit. And it comes with her 3 bottles of dye, which we're going to mix with water and let it dissolve. It came with rubber bands and 2 pairs of gloves. And then my kit was $8.97 as well, and it has turquoise, green, and blue. A little bit more masculine colors, I guess you could say. And again, mine came with my three bottles, and then my gloves and my rubber bands. So that's the first thing we did. Then they also had a 3-pack of shirts, which Caroline is using one of them. So a 3-pack of Gildan large t-shirts and this was the only pack of large shirts, right? Everything else was medium and small. So, and these were kind of behind the medium, so I actually found these. So I got the 3-pack of white tees, Gildan, 100% cotton for $8.97 as well. So if we wanted to keep it really simple, we could have got a 3-pack of shirts for $8.97 and 1 pack of dye, 1 kit for $8.97. So about $18 we could have done 3 tie-dyed shirts. You can't buy 1 tie-dyed shirt anywhere for $18. So if I wouldn't have gotten this original shirt from Hobby Lobby, we'd be in this $27, which is about what I would pay for a tie-dyed shirt probably in Disney World. Now granted, will ours look like the ones that you buy in Disney?
Not at all.
They might. Let's be optimistic, okay? They might look that. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, first of all, according to our Disney Parks blog directions, you can watch the video tutorial,
It's probably turned off now.
and it probably is turned off by now. You can watch the video tutorial, but we printed off our template, and we're going to trace the template with chalk. Why we're going to use chalk, Caroline?
So it'll go away.
So it will go away. That's right, chalk will dissolve
Yes.
once it gets wet, and all that would be left is the dye. So that's just to hold the spot so we can put our rubber bands. Science, exactly. So that's the first thing we do. I'm gonna come over and get the camera. All right, so y'all gonna go with me here. Well, I think you are. Come on back around here. Here we go. Come on, there we go. So Caroline here is putting her template inside.
It looks a little crooked.
Yeah, just get it like you like it.
I think that's fine.
And it's probably being tie-dyed, it probably doesn't have to be exactly right in the middle. But you know. So that's our template. Go ahead and use your chalk and make your outline
I'm not good with lines.
if that's where you like it.
Oh, I'm not good with lines.
But I mean, is the chalk getting on there? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So we just have sidewalk chalk, folks. That's what we have here.
Yep.
Nothing, no fancy, no fancy chalk. And Caroline's probably gonna be more of a perfectionist with this than I am, probably.
You might want to take the camera off because it's going to take me a minute.
It's gonna take you a minute.
It's going to take me a minute.
So if you may hear some music in the background, we are watching Resort TV, and they have what you would see on the resort TVs in Disney World. So that's what we're listening to while we do this. All right. So she's just about got her. There you go. There's Caroline's.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Okay, it's
Okay.
good enough.
Okay. All right. So now
Caroline can.
Caroline's got hers here, and so I made a little bit, I guess, larger. Print off a little bit larger Mickey, just to see how it would turn out if hers was that size and mine is a little bit larger than hers is. So it's not giant Mickey or anything necessarily, but so we'll see how this turns out compared to hers. So there you can see my template in here. I think it's in a good location. And I guess you could get real creative with this and maybe put the Mickey head up here. I don't really know how that would turn out because when we have to put rubber bands around it, how that would necessarily work. But that's my Mickey, so I'm going to use my chalk. And I'm going to do an outline of my Mickey. All right, so one more ear to go. Okay. All right, so there's my Mickey. There's her Mickey. So we got 2 Mickeys. So our next step, according to our tutorial or steps on Disney Parks blog, is to actually use rubber bands. And it came with a number of rubber bands in our kit. Use the paper. All right. So the first thing I think you do is you actually do the head first. All right, my question is, do you just do the top or you do it all together, right?
I think it's the top.
Like, don't you do,
Oh, I don't know.
okay, so you,
So it'll be on the back and front?
yeah.
Does it say on the website?
It just says add rubber band. A lot of dead silence here. At some of the resorts you stay, around the pool deck, oftentimes there are cast members there doing activities with kids. You can make these shirts while you're at these resorts. You make pillowcases, t-shirts. Obviously, there's a charge for these, for materials. Can't remember how much it was the time you made
I have no idea.
pillowcase, I think is what
It
you
was
did.
like 12 or something.
Yeah, it was affordable, I guess you could say. So I think this is my two ears and my Mickey head here. All right, so. All right, so
It looks like Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas.
looks like it goes ooh, ooh. Hey, speaking of that, hold on. Look what the Ryder family got from Lowe's. You're gonna see this hanging on our porch. It's with Lowe's over in the Halloween merchandise. It's a Mickey ghost. So it kind of looks like what we're making. Ooh.
Without the Mickey ears on
Without
top.
the Mickey ears. So you can pick these up at Lowe's. I think they were $25, $29. So looking forward to decorating for Halloween, folks.
Oh, this is gonna be tiny.
All right, so update. Went back and referred to the tutorial, and my little figure was done incorrectly. It says to pull the top layer of the shirt through the rubber band. As you can see, I pulled the front and the back layer through the shirt. So I'm going to redo mine while Caroline does hers
The correct way.
the correct way.
It's probably not gonna look good, but you know. Just gotta go
So-
through the rubber bands a lot.
So bear with us, folks.
There's no way that looks right.
Sure. All right, so
There's no way.
so mine, I took it out. So you can see it's a little lumpy now. That's a little lumpy Mickey.
There's no way.
And she's got hers done.
That looks weird.
So I'm gonna redo mine. And hers is a little bit,
It looks a little small.
it seems,
Maybe it's just because it's small circles.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely what it is. So let's
Well, we'll see how that goes.
see how this one works here. Alright, so I'm gonna come in here on mine here. So I'm just gonna pull up the top layer this time, not the whole shirt.
Why don't you go ahead and start doing the shirt completely?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and put water in your thing so it's dissolving.
Oh, that's smart.
Really cinching these up here. And then with my third rubber band here, I'm gonna bring up my center, the Mickey head, if you will. So it's coming up here and up to here. Make sure I just have the bottom layer, and I do. All right. You got yours? All right. You can see I've gone back and done just the top layer of my shirt. The top layer of my shirt. I did lose one rubber band in the process, and that's okay. So now we each got our Mickey pull through. Again, I did a little bit larger Mickey print than Caroline did, so we'll see what the differences are. So now our next step is we are going to, Caroline has mixed her dye in her bottles. And our next step, we're going to actually apply the dye.
Oh, I have to rinse
Well,
the shirt.
We have to finish banding the shirt up, and then we will
It's a tiny ghost.
get it wet and wring it out, and then we'll go from there. So,
Kind of. It looks like a frog. Mama. Are you recording?
so what I think I'm actually making here is a doll.
It's a creepy doll.
All right, so the directions say about every 2 inches from where we did the head and the 2 ears, that we should come down about 2 inches and add another rubber band and do about every 2 inches all the way down to the end. So that's what our plan is to do here, is to do every 2 inches. Every 2 inches. And you see Caroline's making great progress on hers whilst I delay. But this is kind of weirding me out because it looks like a little,
So creepy.
a little person. It's about 2 more inches there. It says don't go more than 2 inches. It was very particular about
Well,
not doing more than 2 inches.
why may I not follow the rules?
I don't know
Oh, ow.
how that will affect the outcome.
This
So, again,
Isn't it like this?
and your shirt is much more. And maybe I did. I've tried to pull mine through and kind of do
Maybe
a
I
thing.
did not do that.
Well, that's fine. We're gonna see how the
I've
different
never followed
the 2 inch rule.
I've never followed that.
Well, we're gonna see how this turns out though,
I'll
because
do this one next.
I'm anxious to see how these turn out. So stay tuned to see how it ends up. So we'll see. Okay, guys.
No, I don't do this.
All right. So Caroline and I
Why are
have.
you so close to me?
Because I love you. So Caroline and I have finished putting our bands around our shirt. So show the good people what yours looks like. And this is what mine looks like. If we were going to vote on which one's going to look better based on band, yours would definitely win.
What do you mean?
Yours looks really good.
No, it doesn't.
So, again, looks like a little person at the top, a little ghost person at the top. And so we're going to, now the next step is to actually put it in water, soak it in water. And once we get through soaking it in water, we will wring it out. And then that's when we will apply the dye. So on to the next step. All right, so our next step again, Caroline's going to put her shirt into water. She's
It's
gonna
gonna
soak
overflow. It's gonna overflow.
it. And in the background, you can hear the oven preheating while my personal chef prepares dinner. Would you like to be on camera, chef?
Yes, it's been recording.
Camera, would you look? Camera, chef, would you?
Chef's good.
Chef is.
All right. So Caroline is putting her
I feel like it's so.
soak her shirt into water,
I think it's wet.
and the bubbles mean there's still air, which means it's still getting, All right,
So-
that's good. So on Disney Parks blog, it does say that, I'm not sure if I'm on camera or not. So Disney Parks blog does say to get it wet, and then you're gonna wring the water out, okay? So you know how to wring water out?
I do know how to bring water.
Okay, so go ahead and wring water out
Oh,
without getting water everywhere, preferably. As much water out as you can. Without getting this part. Yeah, there you go. Get into it there. There you go. You're doing great, sweetie. Now you're putting it back in the water. You shouldn't put it back at one. Once you get the water out, don't put water back in.
I know how to do this.
Alright, okay. Oh! Okay.
Okay.
Alright, good job. Alright, so now my little fella's gonna go for a swim too. Would you go make sure it's
Yep.
on camera? Because I'm probably not in camera.
Your body is. Pick my seat. There you go.
so now he's going for a swim. Help! Help me! All right.
It looks like those stuffed Groot dolls from front.
Looks like what?
One of those stuffed Groot dolls. The one that
Stuff.
sit on your
Oh
shoulder.
yeah.
That's what it looked like.
So
Like the baby Groot ones.
the Parks blog did say to get it completely wet. I believe that's going to help absorb the dye. The tie dye. And then it says to wring the water out. So I gave this guy a little bath. Now I'm going to wring this. You know, this would be an awesome activity to do outside.
It's raining.
But it's a little
It's not
rainy.
raining right now.
It's a little rainy
Cool enough
today.
outside.
But you know, like I said earlier, you can actually do these at some of the resorts. They have
And they do them outside.
they do them outside around the pool area. And it's interesting because you'll see the tables that they do the tie-dye on, and it's stained.
Pretty bad.
So, try to get out as much water as possible. He's now washed and
No, I didn't.
wringed out. So next we're going to apply the dye. All right, so we're using Tulip One Step Tie Dye, America's favorite tie dye. So you know it's going to turn out great. And so it comes already pre-measured with the powder inside it. So we're just supposed to fill it up to the line with water and shake until dissolved. Okay, so we're going to do that first. We'll fill up to the line. Almost there. And cut. And put the lid back on. And I went ahead and switched over to my black hat instead of my white hat because I didn't want to accidentally get any of this dye and then have a tie-dye hat. So surprised we haven't seen any of those around Disney World yet. So we're gonna shake it. I'm gonna rinse some of this other dye that Caroline's already gotten in places. And then I have, Caroline already has the teal, fuchsia, and purple done. This is navy, and we have turquoise, and this is gonna be our green. And again, I have chosen to do, navy, turquoise, and green. And this is our green. Okay. Again, the chef is in the background cooking dinner. I will say that we have tried, what's it called?
Every plate.
Every plate this week.
Would you like me to pan to it?
No,
No.
do not
Okay.
plan to it.
Okay.
We've tried every plate this week. We've already had the chimichurri rice bowl, which was really good. And tonight we're having gooey stuffed pork burgers. So that's what we're having this evening. So this is our green, and our green is going to dissolve after we shake it for a while. And how I went about determining what color my Mickey was going to be and what the other color was going to be is on the back of the tie-dye kits. It gives you pictures of what. So I'm going to go with a navy Mickey head. Then it's going to be turquoise. Yeah, turquoise around the Mickey head, and then green. And so that's the look I'm going for, while Caroline will be doing. What color is your Mickey head going to be?
The blue.
The teal color? Okay, she's going to do teal, and then purple, or then pink, or fuchsia.
Like purple.
Okay, so she's gonna do teal, then purple, then pink in that order. So again, be careful because it did tell us to put our gloves on and we didn't, and we do already have tie-dyed hands. So my goal is for my hands not to match my shirt later on. So our next step is to add the tie-dye to our shirts, and then we're gonna go from there. So stay tuned. Okay, we're back. We're back, and now we're going to apply the dye. We're gonna apply the dye. So Caroline's going with the
Turquoise? No.
no. This is the teal.
Teal.
Option. Teal option for Mickey. So she's starting with. Move your hand here.
I apologize.
She's starting with putting teal on her Mickey head and ears. You do see some bleeding through to the other colors as it seeps through. If we were performing surgery,
I would not be a very good surgeon. You can tell.
got one more section after this one. Slide the shirt down that direction a little bit, babe. All right. Now our last color is going to be pink. Fuchsia, I should say. Hold on. All right, that's a lot. That's a lot.
I ain't going all the way around.
All right, put our shirt in. And this is where you're going to be very careful.
Yeah.
All right, keep it on here because it's obviously dripping. Do not get it on you. Like roll it up. Like roll it up. Like roll it up. Yeah, like that. Just kind of roll it up. There you go. There you go. Fine. Doing good. Doing good. Then we're gonna drop it into the sack. Try not to get a bunch of dye on the outside of the sack. So we're gonna drop it down inside the Walmart sack. Or the Ziploc bag. So now we got Caroline's shirt in her Ziploc bag. And it's gonna sit overnight. And then we will see what it looks like tomorrow night live. We shall see. Okay, so Caroline's is currently I guess we can say that her shirt is marinating in her Walmart sack and in the Ziploc bag. So hers is marinating right now. So it will marinate overnight and then we'll open up tomorrow night to see how that turns out. So now we're starting with my shirt. So I'm going to use these colors of turquoise, green, and navy blue, or blue. Blue, green, and turquoise are the three colors I'm going to use. And I have mixed them up and they're nice and dissolved. Here is my blue, my turquoise, and my green right here. And here's my shirt here ready to go. And you see him over my left shoulder here. Got Stacy back there on Must Do Disney. Earlier we were watching Resort TV and Must Do Disney too. So there's usually something Disney on our televisions. So we're gonna start here with this part. So the first, again, this is Mickey's head and his two ears. And I'm gonna select the darkest color is what Disney Parks blog recommended. And I'm also going to be wearing my gloves. So, again, our kits did come with 2 pairs of gloves. And you can see here, even after Caroline did her shirt, this is how much in each bottle of hers is left. So there's still plenty to do multiple shirts. So, and we do still have a couple of shirts left over from the pack that we bought. So we may do more. 72 hours is what it said to use that too. So here I am with my blue, my darkest color for Mickey's. Okay, and you see there, when you do take it off, it makes a little bit of a mess there. It's quite. So I'm gonna start with. Let me get some paper towels here, just in case here. If I was using red, it would look like a crime scene, I'm afraid. I'm trying to be as neat as possible with this. I'm working on mine now. See how this turns out. See if it's as easy as you made it look. Caroline's walking by as well. See how I do here. Really, there is no quick way to do this, actually. I wanted to kind of do it neatly, but I know it's such a mess. I also don't want to. Alright, so there's that part, and then that's the head part, and then I'm going to do one of his ears. I said earlier, this is kind of like if I was making snow bears or snow cones. That's what this reminds me of. Again, so another difference between our shirts, Caroline and my shirts, is the fact that this is a comfort color shirt. But they are both 100% cotton. And the blog did say, Disney Parks blog did say to use 100% cotton. Well, actually, I Googled that. What type of shirt should I use? And it said 100% cotton. So now I'm gonna flip this over. Flip this part over. And continue on this side. And watching Must Do Disney is also kind of interesting because it reminds you of so much that you had to must do when things were normal. But there's a lot of things that you can still do. Let's stand up for a second and get on this part right here. Ribbon it up. Okay. So you can see here. So the first stage is done. I see a little part that I missed on this part, so I'm gonna go back right here. Okay. All right, so there's the first part. There's Mickey's head and his ears. It's gonna be my blue color. So my next color is gonna be teal, teal. Is it teal or turquoise? Turquoise. Again, it does come out as a little bit of a mess, so be careful when you take your lids off. And I'm trying to keep it off my gloves, so whenever I do move down to the next section, that I don't. But there we go. Go back to the Resort TV music now. Here we go, so this is gonna be turquoise. Turquoise. Oh, this is gonna be a great color. Not as bright as Caroline's teal. Second section is done. We got blue or navy, dark blue, and then we got turquoise. And now we're gonna go with the third color. It's gonna be green. Green. Again, I was going for, my colors are not gonna be as bright as Caroline's are. They're gonna be a little bit more dark and manly, I guess you could say. Okay, green, I like the green. And now you will start to see the colors bleed a little bit into the other ones. Now this is the first time I've tie-dyed anything in my lifetime. Not ever done any type of tie-dye. Some of you may or may not know that I actually went to school to be an elementary education teacher. So a lot of arts and crafts from my schooling days. Quite a few bulletin boards in my lifetime. So I do have the potential to be artsy. So when you're watching this is actually Sunday night, and we're doing this the day before so it gives our shirts time to soak up all the dye. And then we're going to come to you live for the unveiling. I tend to think there's going to be a lot of white space in these shirts. A lot of white space, probably, if I had to guess. I don't know how the comfort color is going to react to the dye either. So I've done the first three. You can see here what my colors are going to look like. I'll finish this up and then I'll see what it looks like when I'm done. Got to do navy and then turquoise and I'll be done. So, I have the navy here. Be my last two sections. Let's see here. It's kind of a tedious process here, really. If you're trying to be careful not to get the dye everywhere, and just in this section that you're trying to keep it in. And I know this is a thicker shirt than what Caroline used, so I'm anxious to see how this material takes to the dye, really. Again, this is a comfort color shirt that I bought at Hobby Lobby. All right, and then my last section is going to be the turquoise. You see here, it's be my last little section here. Again, the directions did say to, once you get the Mickey head and the Mickey ears isolated, to put a band about every 2 inches. And the bands that came with the kit, doubled and tripled those bands, trying to keep those sections separated. But you can see a little bit of the colors bleeding through to the next section, but I think that's just going to add to the design. Okay, so I think this last one is probably the most difficult to do because it's just kind of hanging here. You can see it's dripping a little bit there. I'm trying not to make a mess at all. I'm actually trying to make less of a mess than Caroline did. That's what I'm trying to do. So I'm actually gonna wipe my gloves off so when I pick it up, put it in the sack and get the other colors that way. Right, so I'm gonna sit my 3 colors to the side and I'll put the lids back on them shortly. So here's about what I have left in them. So I'll almost use half of each one. And this is what it looks like right now. So there's the Mickey head and the ears, and then it goes down the line there. So now I'm gonna roll this up. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'll roll this up. I'm gonna wring some of that last one out because it was just at the end. So I'm gonna roll this up. Kind of like a snake, I guess. So I can sit it down So this is what I'm dealing with, folks. These are the colors I used. And I have a Walmart sack here. I'm actually going to take this glove off. Again, it did ask for saran wrap, but I don't have saran wrap, so I have a Walmart sack. So in the Walmart sack, move this to the side. Walmart sack, and I'll pull this glove off so I can tie this up. Try to get all the air out of that one. Then I have my Ziploc bag here. And I'll put this in there. And seal it up and try to get as much of the air out of it as I can. Get all the air out as much as possible. So there's my shirt. So here we go. Now we wait. We wait. Again, this is Caroline's. You can see it's in there, and this is mine. So these are the two Mickey tie-dye projects we're doing based on what Disney Parks blog put out a few days ago. So we'll just wait and see tomorrow to see what they look like. So stay tuned. See you tomorrow. So I typically wait to see if I see someone join. It's about a little bit after 8.
Oh, there's mine.
We got one. Hello, one. Say hi.
3.
3. Oh, yeah, we're running up there now. 4. Y'all say hello to us so we know who you are out there. So thanks for joining us. Hey, Melanie.
6.
We're up to 6.
Wow.
It's a season high. 8.
It's because I'm here.
Look out. Yeah. We decided to tag. All right.
7.
Hey, Meemaw.
Hi.
Zach, if you're watching, buddy, I got you. I'll be calling you right after this. Been doing homework tonight. Hey, Allison.
Hi.
Been doing homework tonight. You know, with this traditional / remote learning.
You said hey.
I got you, Zach. Thank you, bud. I got you. Your text popped up on there, so that's I'm glad for the reminder, the friendly reminder. I appreciate you. Be talking about Universal with Zach here lately, and Zach, I don't know if that's a secret or not, bud. I don't want to spoil any surprises for anyone. But if you say give me a green light, I'll talk about it. If not, I'll close my mouth. So if you guys noticed my post earlier, well, actually I posted last night and then I shared it again tonight. Kind of showed you a mess that Carol and I we made yesterday, and so we decided to do something a little bit different for our Magical Monday. Green light, homie. All right, got you. So Zach's going to Universal soon. We'll just say soon. Real soon. So been talking to Zach about Universal Studios. Yeah, my cousin Zach. So if you claim me as your family, I'll claim you, Zach. Hey, Dr. Ty. Speaking of Ty, hey, Nanny.
Hi.
Speaking of Ty, Carolyn and I, we tie-dyed yesterday. We made Mickey tie-dye. And I'm going to show you, and I did a video yesterday, and so I'm going to post that video in its entirety about, the process. But tonight is the unveiling of our tie-dye project.
We have not seen them.
We have not seen them. They're
right there.
They're right here. So they're still wrapped up. Okay. My beautiful assistant is my beautiful daughter, Caroline. She's a senior this year, class of 2021. Go Vikes. So these are our tie-dye shirts. Still concealed here in their Walmart sack. Jamie McDonald, if you're out there listening, there's a Walmart sack in here. We ran out of saran wrap, and Nanny, our next door neighbor Nanny, didn't have any, so we used a Walmart sack and a Ziploc bag. Hey, Haley. So, Haley, this is something that you could do in all your downtime as a nursing student at the University of Memphis. Go Tigers. So 3 days ago, Disney posted on Disney Parks blog. I'm going to show you here. Disney Parks blog. You can't really see that. They posted a video tutorial on how to do Mickey tie-dye. And so if you go to Disney Parks blog, you can search that on the interwebs, and it will pull up you the step-by-step with pictures and video on how to do this. So Disney Parks blog is obviously a great source for all things Disney. There you go. That you can look up and see how a lot of the things I've made throughout the summer in the kitchen, all the Disney snacks, they've come from Disney Parks blog for the most part. So we went to we followed the directions on the Mickey on a Disney Parks blog, and you got some fans, Caroline.
Yeah.
So that's what we followed.
You have all these viewers.
So whenever you see the video I post, and then what I do, I will actually. Yeah, this is selfie mode tonight. Julie have been working hard on physical science and geometry and computer science and.
You got a heart.
Anything else in there?
It's Mason a heart.
You're good?
Okay.
All right.
She said hi.
Computer, okay. All right, so.
Oh, 17.
Yeah, we're up to 17 folks. Y'all can share this and like this, man. We're going to go
It's
viral.
It's because of me.
Okay, it's because of you. That's fine.
I'm kidding.
That means you have to do this every Monday night.
I
You
don't
know,
do
last
that.
Monday I talked about not doing this on Monday nights. And because I started my EDS and school counseling. So and with school starting back, just thought it might be a little hectic. But actually this is going to be a nice break. So we may do some videos, continue to do it. So anyway, so back to the task at hand. We made a mess yesterday, a controlled chaotic mess, and you can see over here, let's see if it'll follow. See right over here, there you go. That's all of our mess that I moved down. And so that's what we did. So I'm going to post that video of how we actually went through the process of tie-dyeing, and then I will tag this video to the end of it. I will edit and add this to the end of it. So the video will be in its entirety. And speaking of videos, let me show y'all something real quick. I'm going to pull this off of here. I'm going to show y'all this one thing. I'm going to go to YouTube, youtube.com, and up in my search box, I'm going to search the magical, if I could spell it,
Need help?
Traveler, Traveler. And I'm going to click search on that. And look, there I am.
There he is.
There I am, the Magical Traveler, the first one here. So you're going to click there, and there's our page, our travel page there. And so you can see here all the videos that will be uploaded here. You can see our videos on the side there, a lot of our trips from our videos. And right now, currently, I have 20 subscribers. 20.
Wow.
That's not very many. Not very many. So, subscribe.
Tip star.
No, 20 subscribers, far from star. But I've got a video with 28 views and our engagement videos on there. I posted me and Julie's engagement video on there. So there's some playlists from some of our most recent trips. But that is a work in progress. So go share and like The Magical Traveler here on YouTube. The Magical Traveler. All right. Thank you, Zach, for subscribing. I appreciate it. So there you go. That's my shameless plug for that, for my YouTube page. So I'll also post yesterday's video to YouTube. So, I thought you were off tonight.
Oh, that was funny.
So, here we go, folks. The moment you've been waiting for.
15 have shown up for this reveal.
Tell all your friends that right now, this is what, oh snap. Hold on. If y'all went for a ride there, I apologize. Not quite of a travel discount. Let me see if I can flip this around. All right, so here's our mess from last night. I kind of cleaned it up. So now we're going to unveil our t-shirts, okay? Yeah, I definitely cleaned up. Okay, so pair of gloves. You're going to need a pair of gloves. We're going to need a pair of gloves on. And I'm going to use I saved my gloves from yesterday.
I think mine got thrown away.
Okay. All right, now so what we're going to do next is, do you want to do yours? You know, the sweatshirt that you decided to wear, it's probably not your best. So hopefully we don't get any tie-dye on that
I'll go change sweatshirt.
nice sweatshirt. Yeah. Caroline's going to go change out of her white sweatshirt that she's wearing because this could get a bit messy. So while she's going to change, I'm going to do mine. So here we go. Yeah, we might do that, Betsy. That's a great idea, actually. All right, so I have, hopefully y'all can see me here. Where'd my other glove go? Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. I have no idea what these are gonna look like, by the way. So this is my shirt. I used these colors. I used blue, green, and turquoise for my masculine Mickey tie-dye. So I'm going to open it up, and the directions say when you take it out, we're going to take it out of this bag. I'm going to take it out of this bag. Caroline, if you want to, well, let me do mine since I'm already gloved up. Here, you do the camera. So, all right, just take it. So, all right, so we're gonna switch it around so she can actually, all right, here we go. All right.
I'm waiting for a demonstration.
Yeah, that's
from
for the
family.
luau. Yeah, we're gonna work on
Oh.
that. That's next week. All right, scoot back some. So
Okay.
All right, so here is the creation, the initial creation that we created yesterday. That's it. And you see here, this part of it up here should be Mickey's head and his two ears, followed by the other colors. Okay? So the directions said to take all the rubber bands off. So that's my first chore, to take all these rubber bands off. And I can see even some of the ink or the dye is still actually dripping out. You know what I'm gonna do?
What?
Hold that thought. Hold that thought right there.
Okay.
Don't follow me.
I'm not.
Be surprised. Alright, I'm gonna cut the rubber bands off. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright, here we go, folks. Alright, so all the rubber bands are off, folks. So now we're going to put it into the... It looks kind of cool from this point. So it says to kind of rinse it. So I'm going to rinse it here.
Yeah. Let's see if it worked. Oh, it kind of did already. I can see it. It worked. It worked.
It worked?
Yeah, it worked.
Oh my goodness, it worked. Look, it worked. Wow. Folks, I'm impressed. This is what the back looks like. That's the back.
Yes.
How about that?
They said
I'm
love.
amazed.
They said love it
I'm
and
amazed
cute.
by that.
Haley says she's gonna have to do this.
All right, so sis,
Yes. My
your
turn.
turn. You want to just use my gloves instead of wasting another pair? Just use these.
Okay.
It's a little wet on the inside of the gloves, but that's okay.
Nanny said cute. I'll take a pink one.
Or do you want me to do yours for you?
I got it.
Well, don't make a mess.
I won't. Molly said she's gonna wear it.
All right. Okay. Hey, while she gets ready. So it's a possibility where we could have this. Caroline's fixing. Mom, Caroline is fixing. This is Caroline's right now. Here's Caroline's. So she's about to unveil hers. Huh?
Move your bowl to this side.
Yeah, if you want to move. If you want a bigger. That one's full of water though. Yeah, there you go. Just set it up there. All right, there's yours. Look, don't lay it on top of my stuff here. Sorry, I'm parenting also at the same time. Do you want to cut your rubber bands? Don't cut a hole in the
I
shirt.
wasn't planning on it.
Well, I know you're not planning on it, but don't accidentally cut a hole. Sorry, folks, for that parenting. You can see behind me, you got my coffee mug collection. Maybe that'll be another night. And this is what Caroline's looks like. Hey, Haley. Eli, Haley saw you in there. He's there doing his homework, folks. All right, so here's Caroline. Make sure you... It's okay if it goes there. All right, here you go, folks. There's Caroline. Just don't cut a hole in it. There you go. Here comes Mickey's ears. So your ears were what color?
Blue.
You used
The teal.
the teal.
Whatever the color is.
Yeah, teal. I had turquoise.
Oh,
Yours is teal. Was your Mickey head, right?
yes.
But it looks like it may have mixed with the
I
purple a
did
little
it.
bit. But that's okay because
Fine.
it should be some...
And my Mickey was smaller than yours.
Yeah, she did make us... When she did hers with the original... so she's going to start rinsing that. So this was Caroline's template. Okay, and then she did hers, and I wanted a little bit bigger. So I did this one. So we may be able to tell the difference between the two. So once
You
you...
might want like combine into like a circle.
So what we're gonna do is we'll just dump this out. Sorry, so y'all can see all that. And I'm gonna let the water run. Just try not to splash it everywhere. So here are some other ideas on what that comes with the kit of how to actually have step by step in this kit on how to do it.
Oh, my knuckles just popped.
And get you a washboard. You think that's good? You want to wring it out real good?
Yep.
All right, cut that water off. Yeah, straighten it out some. And don't sling it on that Mickey rug, please. Don't get this on the Mickey rug, please.
Okay. This is very small, honey.
Don't get this on the Mickey rug, please.
It's just small and
Sorry, folks. We have a white Mickey rug right here, and I don't want any of that to get on there.
It's just small and
All right, look.
uneven.
There it is.
Just small and uneven. You can tell. it's
Small and
uneven.
uneven.
Well, look at it. Oh, no, maybe not.
No. Yours is kind of a hidden Mickey, maybe. Sort of, kind of.
The back almost looks like a big Mickey.
Oh, yeah. I like how, how it's all...
Circle.
It almost looks like one of those reverse,
Uh-huh.
like a reverse tie-dye.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, I would say that's...
Success.
Yeah, Haley said it's cute, uneven, though. It's unique.
There we go. Exactly. That's
Definitely
what,
unique.
That's what I was going for.
So, I think those were not fails. I think those were two prevails is what I think those were. So, hey, I think if you follow those steps from Disney Parks blog, you will have a great outcome. Okay, and I highly recommend doing it. Again, it's affordable. It didn't cost a lot of money. Kids can do it. I will say it's good, clean fun. Caroline and I didn't argue doing it. I mean, I was telling her what to do. Obviously, you heard that. You know, you just try to make sure they do the best that they can do. And that's a life lesson. So the kits were $8.97 each. A 3-pack of shirts was $8.97. So all in, we did 2 shirts, and we still have 2 more that we could do. $27, right? And so, and we still do have, let me come over here. We still do have this much color left in each one. So literally we use this much, maybe a third of the bottle, of each bottle. So those are Caroline's colors, and I've got my 3 colors. So we have plenty to do, at least two more shirts each. So no, I'm not doing orange. Oh, tie-dye trip. I thought you said do a Tennessee tie-dye shirt. I wouldn't do that. I'm gonna strictly limit this to Mickey. And my luck is people would ask me to do one for them, and it wouldn't turn out very good. So we'll see. Once we perfect it, maybe we'll set up a shop and start selling them on Etsy, and you guys can buy them, huh? Or Redbubble for sure. So I think, again, all in all, a great night, great success with our tie-dye project. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you, if you decide to do it also, you know, make sure you share the pics with us so we know how yours turned out. And until then, I think we're done for the night, folks. Thanks for tuning in for another Magical Monday. Right at 30 minutes again is usually what our target time is. Again, shameless plug one more time. Search YouTube for The Magical Traveler. Subscribe, share it. Yes, please do that. I would appreciate it. And also, if you have friends that are thinking about visiting Universal Studios or Disney World, they can email me at patrick.magicaltravel@yahoo.com. For any questions they may have, they can message me right here on Facebook. And those of you who are friends of mine, if you have my cell phone number, by all means, give it out and tell them to give me a text. And I will answer any questions they might have. So I've got several folks that are coming out. I've got one friend that is that I've met just by booking. Their last trip are going to tomorrow. It's a surprise for someone, but they're going tomorrow. Don't worry, they're not watching this. So they're gonna have a great time this weekend, and maybe you should too. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to give me a shout, and I'll be happy to help you out in any way I can. As I always say, it's free to use me. You ready to go?
What?
You ready to go?
Sure.
Back to Disney?
Oh, yeah.
Always, right? All right, so until next time, folks, I want you guys to stay well, stay safe, and stay magical. See you real soon.
Have
Bye-bye.
a magical day.
Have a magical night and a magical tomorrow. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Bye.